Once upon a time, in a sleepy little village surrounded by lush green meadows and winding streams, there was a small, cozy cottage where a grandmother and her grandchild named Benny lived. Every night, the warm light from their living room window would glow softly, casting a welcoming beacon into the night sky. Benny was a curious and adventurous child with a head full of dreams and a heart full of joy. Grandmother, with her silver hair and kind eyes, was a gentle soul who loved to tell stories that danced with magic and mystery. Every night, just before bedtime, they had a cherished ritual. "Come, Benny," Grandmother would say with a twinkle in her eye. "It's time for a story." Benny would nestle close to her on the big, comfy armchair, draping a thick, knitted blanket over them, both as Grandmother opened a well-loved storybook filled with pages that crackled with age. This particular night, the sky outside was filled with twinkling stars that looked like countless diamonds scattered across a velvet cloth. Benny's eyes were also sparkling with excitement as he waited for Grandmother to begin. Tonight's story is about the moon's whisper. Grandmother started with a soft smile. She began the tale of the moon who, lonely and longing for a friend, sent whispers down to the earth with the night breeze. The whisper traveled through the sleepy meadow, rustling past the trees and playing with the tall grass. The animals in the forest could hear the gentle call and began to follow it. Benny could almost feel the breeze on his cheek and hear the rustle of the leaves. Grandmother's voice, soft and melodious, painted vivid pictures in his mind. And so a wise old owl, with feathers that looked like they were dipped in the night's own colors, led the way to the edge of the forest. The owl was followed by a mischievous fox, a gentle deer, and many other woodland creatures. They followed the whisper all the way to the forgotten hill, where the whisper had come to rest. Benny imagined the owl and its trusty companions standing on the hill under the moonlight, looking up with wonder. The moon gave the animals a simple wish, Grandmother continued, and only once did they get such a chance. "What did they wish for, Grandma?" Benny asked eagerly, his eyes wide with wonder. "Ah, that's for you to decide," Grandmother replied, tapping Benny's nose with her finger playfully. "Because every story is as much yours as it is mine." With that magical thought, Benny laid back in the warm comforts of the armchair, dreaming of wishes and whispers. As the story came to a gentle close, Benny snuggled deeper under the blanket, feeling content and sleepy. Grandmother kissed his forehead and softly hummed a lullaby that filled the room with love and warmth. Every night was a new adventure with Grandmother, and Benny knew that as long as there were stories, his heart would always be filled with wonder and dreams. Underneath the watchful eyes of the moon, Benny drifted off to sleep, dreaming of a magical world lit by starlight and guided by whispers, knowing that his greatest adventures were still waiting to be told.